Watermelon and fried chicken?
Dang.
No, I'm just eating shrimp.
What kind of shrimp? Because that might actually be worse.
I'm eating fucking jumbo shrimp.
Neil! How the fuck is your shrimp prepared?
Why are you... Why are you... Oh my gosh.
What are we talking? Are we talking cocktail? What are we talking here?
Okay, fine. Cocktail shrimp. Damn, bro.
Alright, that's okay.
Damn.
I gotta be the authority on food because you all have terrible fucking taste.
Dude, you're the worst cook on the server. Get the fuck out of here.
My cooking is fine! Listen, just because I cook my beef well done doesn't mean anything.
Well done? Motherfucker, I got congratulations. Wasn't well done. I'm surprised it didn't have those cartoon eyes that blinked at me whenever they get burnt. This looks like a pile of lack.
Wait, does Zim like have his like steak cooked to the point where like it is not even just gray anymore? That's just like charcoal.
No, it's not that bad.
Dude, it is if you saw him cook it, it was the driest.
Oh
no! Fuck you! Hang on, I'm looking it up.
You know what it was like to eat his meal? Put some salt on a leather belt and chew on the leather belt.
Fuck you! Hang on. Let me see if I can't find
it. Was a fucking war crime. No, I'd rather watch the boy in the striped pajamas than look at that shit again. That was depressing.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna show this to Neo. It wasn't that bad. Okay, so Neo, this is what. Okay, yeah. So I only have the plate. So this is what it looked like. Hang on, I'm gonna put it in voice chat text.
Oh my god, I'm scared.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad, really. That's the beef.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I've heard him say that about a cock in the ass.
I'm not gonna lie. That does kind of look dry.
The fuck did you just say? You say my steak was dry, bro? Bro, I only had to chew it for like a minute.
Bright Spark, and this fucking Bright Spark with his day-old rice. He didn't make fried rice. No, he just fucking reheated it.
I'm sorry, like I'm not even gonna lie. Like it may have not, maybe it wasn't like dry, but it at least looked dry. It looks so dry that like legitimately.
Right, there's no glint to it. It's underneath the light. There's no glint.
I was gonna say, if you put that shit out in the desert, it somehow managed to out desert it.
No. Neo, it gets better.
Fuck you guys.
No, it gets better. Zim, tell him, how did you fucking cook this?
No, I don't think I will, Kyle. Listen, I cooked it on the stove, and that's all that needs to be known.
In a silver tray.
No oil?
No oil.
Oh. This is why I look at him and I'm just like, dude, why didn't you just stick it in the air fryer? You could have fucked it up without watching it.
Oh, that is bad. If you're gonna cook it like that, at least use some like olive oil or something, anything.
Dude, if you actually look at the tray, if he's actually game enough to show you the picture of the tray he cooked it on.
Oh, dude. I saw it. I think I saw what it was.
Motherfuckers.
Dude, the oven shelves at Auschwitz were not this black.
Wait a minute. So he was cooking steak, and that's how that turned like that?
Yes.
Oh my god.
You got something you want to say? Say it, Neo.
Oh my god, bro. It looks like you just put fucking the remains of like some sort of cremated body onto that, man. I'm sorry.
You can't hear me cracking my knuckles, but them's fighting words. Where do you live? It's time for you to get clapped.
No, that's fine. Because I said the same thing. I said Zim's the only person to go to a crematorium for the spices.
Oh, bro, let me get some real quick.
Listen, the next time I cook food, I will stream me cooking it, so you can all
How
see
about-
how a real meal gets cooked.
How about you don't? It's not exactly the best idea to be videotaping a war crime.
Listen, if I were to give that to kids in Africa, they would eat it. Not by choice, but they would eat it.
They'll go, oh no no. Chuck it to the lion. The lion's like, oh, it's stuck in the sand, but something that's a little bit more wet.
Fuck you. It had liquid in it. It had moisture.
Our people have suffered late injustice.
Why do you say so Native American there? What the fuck?
But never have I seen something so terrible as that steak. My brother was eaten by a lion, and that was better than this.
Bruh. Not even the rats from New York would eat that steak. Man, fuck you guys. My cooking is fine.
Zim, there are 300-pound Puerto Rican women with short shorts who call themselves fine. It's not fine.
So, like, why do you like this?
But it's even worse. Here's the only person who I can see probably making something more fucked up than them. Just watch this shit.
Nah, that's probably where you got that from.
Bro, my cookings are not. What the fuck is that?
Zim, somebody managed to beat you, man. You got beaten somehow.
Bro, that's not. Bro, that's not food. That's straight charcoal. Bro, how long do you have to leave it in there? There's not even a... Bro, what the fuck? It's got literal... Bro, it's got fucking ashes on its ashes. Also, I don't like... Wait, so these are pork back ribs, or I think these were supposed to be pork back ribs.
No, I know it's not a steak, but it's funny that someone managed to fuck something up even worse.
How the fuck do you fuck up food on the barbecue? Isn't like the barbecue dead ass easy?
Yes. It is really easy. So easy that, like, if you really manage to, like, mess something up on a grill, you kind of just don't deserve to cook anymore.
Ellie.
Bruh. Listen, Kyle, I feel like you don't appreciate my cooking, and I just don't understand.
It's because I want my food to be edible.
You said you want your food to be edible? Motherfucker, my food was edible!
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it fucking was!
It really wasn't.
So, anyways, in our news, the Master Sword's no longer garbage anymore? Nah, the Master Sword's still trash, bro. You're coping. You're a Zelda. You're a Zelda fan coping with the fact that Breath of the Wild made your sword ass. How's it feel only getting 4 hits in before you break? And before you say, Sparta, that's a different timeline, until Nintendo releases the official new Zelda timeline, you have no argument. Alright, Neil, or not Neil. Alright, Nello, just provide me the official Zelda timeline, please. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Damn. Damn, you can't. Damn. Look, listen, I'm not saying Actually, wait, is Tears of the Kingdom actually out yet, or is it still like being pirated like by like everyone on the planet? It's out? That's good.
Two words you'll never hear about your cooking.
So what would you like me to cook next on stream, Kyle? Oh man, I'll make some hamburgers. You love hamburgers.
No. Show me you can make instant noodles.
Define instant noodles, please.
In a cup, you pour water on it, and you don't fuck it up by leaving it for 10 minutes. Yeah, that seems like an oddly specific reference, doesn't it? Because this motherfucker fucked up instant noodles. He left it in there for like 10-20 minutes.
No. That was not in the cup. That was not in the cup. Stop lying.
And then he wondered to himself, oh my god, why are these noodles so fucking slippery like sucking slugs?
That's not true. That's only in the pot. You're being very disingenuous, Kyle. I don't appreciate it.
Oh, I wish you were on the pot so you had an actual excuse for getting them.
Is this Zelda? Pugonomics. This is not Zelda. This is a this is Soulstice. This is a unique hack and slash indie game being played by Devil. I also love Pugonomics. Look. Listen, guys. My cooking's not that bad. I just may or may not have fucked up noodles once or twice.
How do you fuck up noodles?
Motherfucker! You came back for that! Listen, Neo. It's just that every time I cook my noodles from the pouch, they come out very slimy. I don't know why.
I know why, because he leaves them in there for like 10-20 minutes and still wonders why, even though you're only supposed to leave them in there for 2 to 4 minutes at most.
No one said that. No one said that. I'd like to make that very clear. No one claimed
Yeah,
that.
that's wrong!
What?
It's instant! They call it instant! Not wait around for a quarter of an hour!
Listen, my cooking is spectacular.
Dog.
You want to know, Kyle? That steak you saw didn't even have any salt or pepper on it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's right, Neo. You guys you eat like everything with seasoning, right? Like you like season everything.
Bro, no, listen. Listen, I like seasoning and all, but like there's certain things you just really should not eat without seasoning. If you're really gonna not season your steak, bro.
Say it. Please, Neo. Speak your mind. Feel free.
I'm just saying, bro. There's just certain foods that are just not meant to not be seasoned.
Neo, food has flavor on its own, Neo. I don't need your 500 grams of salt and your 700 grams of pepper.
Yeah. Well, you know,
Bro, acting like a little bit of MSG is gonna fucking kill him, or a little bit of fucking thyme or rosemary.
I was gonna say, like, god dang, bro. If you're really that scared of the fucking heart disease, then you're just not ready to eat.
I'm not scared of the heart disease, Neo. I just appreciate flavor that's natural.
Natural what? Natural coal?
It had flavor. It had liquid.
I'm sure it did have flavor. So does burnt bark from a bushfire. Bro, the day you eat bad taint, you're just gonna be like, it's natural flavor.
Oh, Neo, have you gotten your hands on Tears of the Kingdom yet?
Nope, I haven't, but I plan on to.
But why would you want to play mid? Why would you want to play Breath of the Wild, the DLC?
I'm gonna be honest. I I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure when I'll get Tears of the Kingdom, but it looks interesting at the very least.
I saw some guy make a giant robot with like a schlong that just like kind of like blasted around.
Yes, and that was fucking cool.
Did you say this was fucking cool?
Yes.
Oh my god, it wants a 30-hit combo? This game can go fuck itself. Just give me my fucking gems for playing the game!
Is that last Claudia?
Yes, it's Lost Claudia. I'm currently just farming the thing on the side.
Fucking cruel.
30 combos are easy.
Fuck you! It's not the point! I actually need to sit down and start fucking preparing for other games to stream in Power Scale. I got recommended SMT Devil Survivor. Apparently it's a turn-based strategy game, so that might be interesting.
Yes,
They get-
play it.
Devil Survivor. Do Devil Saga first.
Why would I do Digital Devil Saga first?
It's a good game.
Wait, don't I have an SMT game I actually gotta play? Which one did I download? Actually, I'll go back and beat it.
Yeah, which one did you download? Now I'm curious now.
Hang on, it was. Oh right. I gotta go beat. My bad. Before I do that, I gotta beat Soul Hackers 2 because that was free on Game Pass.
Oh, so Hackers 2 is pretty alright. Some people say it's bad, some people say it's good. I think it's pretty good.
Where are my pants though? Yeah, no, it was alright. I played a little bit of it. You know, classic SMT gameplay. Spending the first hour not being able to play the game.
Goddamn. Now I genuinely can't wait to see you play like fucking Strange Journey if you ever play that shit. That's gonna be fucking funny.
Well, you know, I was gonna play it, but apparently it's not canon. Crazy.
Oh my! Are you really joking about the fact they forgot to mention that shit on the time?
Forgot to mention it, or it's not canon, man. I don't know, man. They picked a lot of them. I'm just saying, bro. I mean,
Nah.
you weren't a little curious.
Nah, that shit is hell. Nah, Strange Journey is hella canon. There's literally no way it isn't.
You know, Neil, I saw an official timeline, and I didn't see Strange Journey on there, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I don't know if Nintendo can fuck up a timeline. It's fine that SMT can do the same.
Isn't the Legend of Zelda split into 3 timelines? Like, how do they fuck that one up?
Have you actually looked at? Okay, so have you actually looked at this official timeline? Because there's a lot of let's just say very weird stuff with it.
I mean, I know there's the Hero of Time timeline where the hero was victorious. There's the past hero timeline, which I think includes like Majora's Mask and shit, which I still gotta read and review the manga actually. And then there's the timeline where the hero loses, right? And then whatever the fuck Wind Waker is.
There's a lot of stuff in between.
Well, like, if I remember correctly, it's either Wind Waker or Breath of the Wild originally was, like, another, like, peak at the top, right? Well, here, I'll just look up the official Zelda timeline. What am I doing? Official Zelda timeline. First thing that pops up. Love it. Oh, this got way more complicated. What the fuck? Hang on, let me take a look at this. Can I have the official one, please? Oh, my bad. Skyward Sword was at the top. My bad. Yeah, no. Yeah, there's the timeline of the hero's defeated, the hero successful, and the hero of Wind and a New World. What the fuck?
There's a lot of stuff. There's even some stuff in there that kind of just like so. There's a whole lot of stuff in there, including kind of weird paradoxical stuff that kind of so. It's a bit weird. The Zelda timeline is a bit weird. Let's just put it that way. Let's just leave it at that. It's weird.
Wait. How does the hero is defeated have the Legend of Zelda and Adventures of Link? What? Shouldn't it the Ganondorf wins? Is what? Did he die of old age? Zim is confused.
I'm just more surprised at the fact that Nintendo actually brought her to even make an official timeline at some point.
Apparently there's an updated version where a fan claims that Breath of the Wild is at the very end of the bottom of the timelines where they all converge, but Nintendo, release another fucking timeline, bro! These fucking fan fictions out here!
Nah, actually, for real, they really should at this point. It's kind of gotten way more complicated since then.
Hello, Jeremy. Oh yeah, you guys will be happy to know the God of War video is done. Manglers has to put apparently a fucking essay beneath it, and then he'll be satisfied and they can release it to the public. Yay. Okay, you know when Trunks went back in time and caused a timeline split? Same happened to Zelda when Link was sent back to the past. Yeah, that's how he dies in Majora's Mask. Because Link takes fall damage. Should have rolled. Chosen Undead vs. Dovahkiin. Oh, that's right. The next death battle is actually one of the most highly requested.
Yeah, here's the thing. I've been wanting this death battle for a long time, and I already know, that, yeah, this was requested. I've seen this so many times, and I'm glad it's actually being acknowledged now.
Yeah, they just did Ant-Man versus the Atom, which was not close at all by their... Well, actually, I guess it just wasn't... Actually, I don't even think you can disagree with this one, unless, they screwed over the Atom, but,
No,
I've only seen the fight. What did they claim?
Well, hang on. Neil says, he was going to say something. He knows DC.
I was gonna say, from what I remember, I don't remember Adam having anything really major, impressive. At least impressive in relation to Ant-Man. Ant-Man, some of Ant-Man's more ridiculous scaling is really stupid, and it's to the point where I doubt Adam really had a win con if you really factor that in.
Yeah, so, Kyle, for context, they basically argued that Ant-Man could shrink smaller than the Atom could, but he could also get vastly bigger. And apparently, Neo already knows this, but I think I told you this, Kyle, before the death battle happened. Ant-Man at one point got so massive, he was able to enter outside of existence itself, basically become quote-unquote outerversal in layman's terms. But they didn't argue for outerversal. What they argued was that other people who got stuck in that world couldn't process it, and it frits them the fuck out. So all Ant-Man has to do is just bring the Atom into that world, and he just guarantees a win. But no, Ant-Man had a lot of silly shit, actually. I didn't realize how fucking, silly Ant-Man's fucking stuff was.
Nah, that's the crazy thing about it. Ant-Man at his most ridiculous is, he's actually one of the most powerful heroes, actually.
Maybe we should stop being his wife and actually be a hero for a change. Yeah, Kyle was here. He didn't die in Majora's Mask? Yes, he did. Also, I'm telling you right now, Breath of the Wild cannot fit into any timeline. Nonsense. Nintendo will figure it out.
But no, I'm actually looking forward to the Chosen Undead vs. Dovahkiin. That's probably going to be one of my favorite death battles of all time, really, for what it's shaping up to be.
Yeah, I'm actually incredibly curious as to whether or not they're going to commit to outerversal or high dimensionality Skyrim.
Well, it's not here's the problem about it. It's not a matter of whether they commit to it. It's a matter of how they go about scaling Dovahkiin, because there's a very real argument you could make that he doesn't scale to a full power Alduin, which is what I actually personally do subscribe. I think I've mentioned in the server actually.
Downplay. I haven't played the game.
Yeah,
but downplay.
Seriously, it's not even downplay. That's just literally what is implied.
Okay.
That's literally just what is implied.
But what about the first Dragonborn? I remember the DLC. I fought that guy. Maybe I didn't play Skyrim all that long.
I was gonna say, but like, nah. Depending on how you go about scaling Dovahkiin, he either is gonna get stomped out really badly, or he's gonna demolish. So it's literally no in between tier, really.
No, Nintendo is actively trying to make this a new continuity. You would realize that if you just need the cutscenes of Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, huh? If you say so.
I'm actually quite surprised they went with the Chosen Undead and not the Arisen.
I'm honestly, I kind of prefer. Okay, so I'm gonna be real. I kind of prefer Dovahkiin being used out of Legacy, but also just because of the fact that, like, I'm gonna be real with you. Are we really gonna get any other fucking type of Elder Scrolls matchup here? Probably not.
What do you mean? Their dragons fly backwards, bro. We can get you into a dragon fight. We can, like, have some dragon fight Smaug.
No, get the fuck out of here. The other Skyrim fight I've heard is Alduin versus like Deathwing or something.
I don't know. Wait, Deathwing. That name sounds familiar.
World of Warcraft.
Yes. But why does I did the versus matchup with that character? Fuck, that was like what 5-6 years ago now. Who did he fight? I'll look it up later, but I'm pretty sure I did a versus matchup with that fucker back when my research was ass. It said in the recent Venom comic it's shown that Venom is now equal to the Beyonders. What the fuck? My boy. Okay, but Carnage stocks are rising too, right? It's not just Venom. Like Carnage stocks are rising too. Look, I'm just waiting for a day death battle. Just as like, hey, we're gonna have Kenshiro in a matchup, and then I wake up. Everything else, I sleep. That being said, Dovahkiin. Why the Chosen Undead though? I've never understood the fetish of that matchup because they don't really share any similarities of any kind whatsoever. Like, was it just?
Well, it doesn't have to. Well, actually, not necessarily. Maybe not similarities in the sense of characters themselves, but more so similarities between the series, and also just more so between, also more so because of the fact that it's also a legacy matchup as well too. So it's kind of the same kind of situation with like Mario versus Sonic in the sense that the characters themselves aren't necessarily connected, but there's connections between the series, and also there's like an underlying history between the two.
Yeah, but that's okay because Sonic stops Mario.
Very okay. That is very debatable for Game Sonic at least.
Neo, buddy, I don't know if you know this, but Sonic's the fastest thing alive, my friend. What is Mario gonna do besides, like, I don't know, clean some fucking pipes? Is Mario even a good plumber, canonically? Wasn't he a carpenter? And then also a fucking animal tormentor?
Well, Mario. Well, what? Okay, so no, that's actually wildly out of context. So if you read the manual for it, he's actually okay. So the manual from what it is actually implied. I'm trying to remember what it was. I might just have to actually pull up the manual for it. Actually, if I can't remember it. But essentially, what was trying to happen was. What literally was it? Hold on, let me pull up the manual actually, but that would do me better.
What happened was Donkey Kong was trying to fight for freedom for all of his kind, and Mario was like, whip. Yeah, for context, for those of you who don't know, which actually, this is pretty common knowledge nowadays, but canonically speaking, Mario was Donkey Kong's master during the original Donkey Kong and Mario games.
Remember here.
Oh, I actually like this drawing. Oh, it actually came out fucking clean. Movie Sonic does stop Movie Mario. I never saw the Mario movie. Mario is a Master Donkey Kong Senior, aka Cranky Kong, not the modern day Donkey Kong. Oh, so what you're telling me is Mario beat up a senior citizen?
Well, at the time he wasn't. For one thing, he was at the time wasn't. So there's a difference between like okay, so the original Donkey Kong that you see in like the game Donkey Kong, that's not actually the modern day Donkey Kong. That's basically well Donkey Kong at the Donkey Kong Senior, as you already pointed out, or Cranky Kong essentially. So they're not the same. Yeah, no. If you've played Donkey Kong Country, you probably would already know that actually. So.
You want to fucking fight?
That wasn't even meant to be. Okay, that wasn't even meant to be condescending, but alright.
I'm sorry. It's reflex. I'm stuck with these two all day.
Not all of them.
Not you, Devil. You're okay. I meant the two heads in Kyle's. I meant the two voices in Kyle's head.
Oh.
Look at him. Can't defend himself. Just the way I like it. Defenseless.
Ah, that explains Rin.
Yeah.
You did super stuff for that one.
Yeah, I know. The second he said it, I was like, fuck.
Damn, I know that feeling all too much, bro.
You spend hours creating the perfect OC, ready to create it, and then everyone's like, no, he sucks. Everyone else is good, but he sucks. Fuck you guys.
No, you know, so that's why sometimes it isn't even. That's why sometimes it's not best to have your friends like criticize stuff because they'll just be fucking mean to you.
Yeah, but
Like
that's
they won't even criticize; they'll just be fucking mean to you.
yeah, but that's okay because I appreciate my friends being honest with me. Maybe a little too honest, but I appreciate it.
I want Mori Jin to be using Death Battle. Oh my god, yes. Honestly, if Goku comes back, he needs to fight Goku. I don't go fuck. He needs to fight Goku.
Why? So Goku could fucking lose?
Well, it's not even just that. No, it's because there actually are some pretty good, solid like connections between them that could work.
Neo! Aren't they both parodies of Sun Wukong? I think the connections are there, buddy.
I think Mori would do better if he was to go up against another character that's a reincarnation of a god.
Goku's the reincarnation of a Super Saiyan God, Kyle. What are you talking about?
No, stop. Oh my gosh, no, I hate. So, like, I don't know. I do want to see Mori Jin in like Death Battle. I would love. Honestly, he's been long overdue for it, but I guess they kind of also waited. Which, to be fair, they kind of should have because since he's gotten some new shit now, he's actually pretty more broken than before.
Doesn't like Death Battle have like a hard rule of like they have to be like in an animation? Like maybe they're waiting for the actual anime to drop because I think God of High School had an anime last year, right?
It did, and it skipped a lot.
Oh, one of those people.
And not to mention, it kind of doesn't really account for any of the stuff that we have now anyways either. But it does actually have an anime, so it should still work. Not that it really needs it, because it's literally... They've done some other stuff without like any like visual type of medium to them. Or, well, I mean a visual medium, I mean like any type of like animated like medium to them, that is. So I think God of High School should be fine in that front at least. And not to mention, given how widely popular it's been, and also how widely popular many Mori Jin matches have been, or Mori Dan matches have been,
I actually wouldn't be surprised if they like two very popular Korean comics got animated. Let's do Bam from Tower of God versus Mori Jin.
Oh, that's actually like a decent matchup.
Yep. No, that's actually a really good one too. I like it, actually.
But the real question is, was Mori Jin also betrayed by a bitch?
Technically?
Not good enough for connection.
But it actually kind of depends. Is Tower of God over or is it ending?
I don't remember.
That actually might be one of my favorite pieces. Kyle, take a look at that one. Bam would get destroyed. Also, Kyle, they asked, Jeremy asked us this to all of us last time, and I guess, Neil, if you want to answer it too, you might have a little stake here as well. But, Kyle, how did you feel about Overwatch 2's PvE being cancelled?
Why would I have any stake in this? I don't play Overwatch.
Well, he doesn't care. Neil, you care?
A little bit. I do play Overwatch from time to time. Yes, I know. That's very surprising of me of all people playing Overwatch from time to time.
Neil jerking out the hentai is not the same thing as playing the game.
Fuck off. You. For one thing, knowing the fact that Overwatch hentai could be pretty mid at times, fuck off. No.
I mean, you guys, like, your guys' SFM is like, you know, it's pretty decent.
No, it really. But like, but no, seriously though, it's kind of. But no, I feel like it's kind of a weird situation. To be honest, to say the least, it's a very weird situation.
Yeah, Overwatch 2 has become Overwatch 1 point plus.
I mean, to be fair, they didn't even really have to make it an Overwatch 2. They could have just, not done that.
Well, yeah, because the whole point of Overwatch 2 was the PvE. And then they're like, yeah, we scrapped that a year ago. We just didn't tell you guys because we didn't feel like it.
Yeah, it's just, I don't understand.
Wait, have you actually played Overwatch 2?
Yes, I have.
That game's playable now? I was under the impression that, that game, like, it was still possible to sign in.
It's been playable for a while, sir.
It's free, right?
Well, okay. Well, I'm just saying that someone who actually owned Overwatch 1 and actually got it, so, yeah. I'm not sure how it is for anyone who didn't have Overwatch, but...
I think I played Overwatch, like, one time. Well, I mean, it wasn't, like, a bad concept of a game or anything. It's just that, like, the hero shooter genre... actually, I'm surprised it didn't take off the way it was planning to, because I think only Overwatch really survived hero shooters. Every other hero shooter that came out died.
For real, though. Like, yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like at least somewhat like fucking successful like MOBAs, but fuck me, they were like no, they fucking dropped off the face of the earth. So anyway, Zim, why the fuck were you lying about saying you beat Kyle in the Jack versus Ratchet debate? No lies present.
You are fucking lying. You're fucking capping.
No lies present. There's no witnesses here to support.
Bro, you are the... Bro, how can you be Christian when you're the Prince of Lies?
I am not the Prince of Lies. That is false and fake news.
Who else could picture them being yellow?
Wow. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Because of like Trump now, I can't think of the word fake news without thinking of him. He's simultaneously made that word his own now.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Actually, you bought the AI. Do you want to have Obama and Trump debate Ratchet versus Jack?
It's not that one. It's not that kind of. It's not that kind of one.
Oh my gosh! No, I'm sorry. The whole president AI thing is going to be one of my favorite memes of all time. In fact, no, the reason for it is because everyone has always been stressing like, oh, AI is going to be the downfall of our society, but then people just use it for stupid shit like that, and it's funny.
I believe they fall. I actually thought AI could really screw over society, but then I saw a machine kill itself after lifting 7 boxes, and then I realized we're going to be okay. They're even lazier than we are. We're going to be okay.
No, it's like, people are just like, oh, AI is going to ruin everything. It's just like, yeah, until people know how to monetize the AI, and then they're going to be fine with it. It's going to be like technology in the Industrial Revolution era, because they made the exact same fucking statements.
I think if you use a high ball for beam and a weaker version of Mori, maybe it'll be fair then. What the fuck is Devil fighting?
It's not beam, it's bam.
Slasher.
No, he typed it. Oh, right, he typed in BAM. My bad. Sorry, from my distance it looks like Beam.
Cool, new enemy type.
Oh yeah,
I think
Neo.
I think this is going to come down to how do you want to interpret Morijin reaching Nirvana?
Nirvana? Is that like an actual dimensional plane in like fucking God of High School?
Yes, it's also a power.
I was gonna say, yeah, through it basically, Morrigan kind of became, well, everything.
He basically became the what's the name for it? The Supreme God, or is it like the True God? Basically, he became like the Buddha.
Source?
Yeah. Just read the.
Another really good part of high school matchup that I would really like to see is Mujin Park versus Medora.
Yes, I would love to see that actually. Yes, it'd be so good. I mean, here's the thing about that. I really hope that, like, if we ever do get like Mori Jin, I do hope that from there we do get others, so I can see like Satan, Mori Jin, or like so many other different. I'm not Mori Jin, Mujin Park, my bad, and like.
If God of High School is going to have any fighters, I would say it would be Morrijin, Mujin Park, Satan, and maybe Daewee.
Oh, that actually reminds me. Kyle, when is Bastard coming back? I still need to watch the first season.
Later this year.
Yeah, because you were all wet over that. Wait, let me see that. Hang on. Devil's looking at a scan. Let me see that. You gotta learn more,
Satan-
Devil. We'll get to it.
Satan's weird. Satan's weird in the fact of, like, it's really hard to find an actual good opponent for him.
Hear me out. Hear me out. How about just another demon?
Nah, not really.
What? Is the devil too good for demons now, apparently?
Well, he is and he isn't the devil. So basically, when he was born, he was cast to the lowest heaven. But then he basically beat up every other god until he became the king of all the heavens.
What? Well, alrighty then. How powerful is Satan 666 straight up?
I'm pretty sure he like gets somewhere like solar system or something like that. Pretty sure.
I might go back and read Power Scale God of High School one of these days, but I think it's going to ultimately depend on if you think if all the heavens are kind of like their own giant universe. I'm pretty sure that there's like some universal stuff if you do that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe there may be a case that there's a case for that. Yeah, perhaps. I don't know. If not that, at the very least, he's probably going to be somewhere like solar to multi-solar at best. Maybe. I don't know.
Only solar system? Potentially.
Well, this is the funny thing is that although they're solar system, they are one of the most disgustingly quick series you'll ever fucking power scale. It rivals Saint Seiya.
Well, it's not even just that either. It's the fact that they're also some of the highest of their tier in terms of like where they're like some of the highest in terms of like their AP relative to tier.
Well,
It's like to the point where they can like one shot like most characters relative to their tier by AP alone.
it's also one of those things where if I had to describe someone early God of High School, I would say it's Dragon Ball with actual fucking hacks and martial arts.
No, but really though.
I think that's what it's going to come down to if Morrijin vs Goku ever happens is, what do you think is more impressive? This absurd amount of bullshit hacks?
Listen,
Or
dude.
this giant AP? Because I'm pretty sure even by the way Death Battle scales Dragon Ball, Morrijin should be faster.
Listen, I'm pretty sure nobody in their right mind would say that like fucking Mori Jin gets outbeaten by like Goku in terms of martial arts. Literally, most people would agree that like Mori Jin's probably like one of the best martial artists in fiction.
I hear you, Neo. I really do. But I have a counter that I don't think you're ready for. Ultra Instinct.
Bro, Well, no, like here's the thing about that. Even people who really do like have Goku like at a very high standard for like martial arts, even they wouldn't put him against like Mori Jin in that retrospect because they would agree that he bodies him in that regard.
Devil apparently lost Claudia. Kyle's fighting some guy with blue and yellow armor. Who is he?
Roland. Oh no, Lentel.
Well, yeah,
gone
no.
that match.
Sir, that's why I said. That's why I emphasized only in their right mind would because Dragon Ball fanboys are not in their right mind.
Wow, Neo! Wow! Just because they think Goku's the best martial artist fiction ever produced. Wow!
Well, listen. Here's the thing: we could give like Goku all the accolades that people usually attribute him to. He's still not going to be like in your top 5 martial artists or even really top 10, honestly.
Still beats Kratos in an equalized fight. Devil, he keeps spamming his ultimate move!
Actually, now I only got someone who actually knows both of these characters. I wanted to ask your opinion on the matchup, Neo. Luger versus Noctis.
Okay, that is actually really good.
Fuck you.
No, I'm sorry. No, okay, wait, you don't like that?
No. I'm sorry. It's reflex. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. It's reflex. For something else, you're not aware of it. Kyle knows why.
Seriously, but yeah, no, I actually do like that. That's actually a really good idea. Better than Kenshiro versus Noctis.
That's a great matchup. The connections are valid. You all can suck a dick.
No.
Oh, no connection. The girlfriends have connections.
They have connections. You guys just don't like them because apparently, they're too generic. Motherfuckers, when I release my 1 hour and 30-minute video essay explaining the connections, you can all suck my dick.
Bro, but it's funny because people keep talking about Kefka versus Loki as if that's a great matchup. Where's my real-based matchup? Where's my Alan versus Dallas?
Oh my gosh.
So, Neo, I've been trying the power skill Shovel Knight.
Neo,
you skill Shovel Knight?
I mean, I could have. Okay, I'm having deja vu. I could have sworn somebody asked me something about Shovel Knight before.
It's
I swear to
possible.
God.
You haven't been on the streams in like a month or two.
I'm going through some sort of fucking King Crimson time loop or some shit or what.
Oh yeah, that actually reminds me. I passed all my classes in college, so good shit. Everything worked out perfectly. And just as I fucking expected, the teacher who I was worried about for my last grades didn't even grade the papers. He just automatically gave me a perfect score, moved on. I should have fucking known. I shouldn't even be mad, but like...
Nah, Shovel Knight's way above wall level. I'm not sure. He'd probably get somewhere in like a small town, but it's a bit weird. You could argue higher than that, but it's yeah.
Alright, but how fast could he dig his opponent's grave?
Well, apparently, if you go off of the recent game with him, he could do it pretty quickly.
I see. Yeah, no. I'm currently hard pushing for a matchup I'll be doing on my channel later for Kenshiro versus Noctis, which is a great matchup. Fuck Kyle. Fuck Cyber. Fuck Sparta.
Listen, I don't have an opinion. I'm not even gonna say anything. I don't even have an opinion. I really don't. Like,
No.
even as someone who has like actually like read through Fist of the North Star, I don't even have a real opinion because I'm gonna be real. It's like,
all right. I'm not sure if I told you about this matchup because this is also in the works too. Itachi versus Toki.
Fuck you! I gave you that one.
minute.
Also,
Itachi
fuck
versus
you! I gave you. Fuck you! I gave you that one, and also, this is the fucker who gives me shit over an actual fanatical matchup, which is Foo Fighters versus Blade Wolf.
That's a terrible matchup, bro. It's fucking trash. You should be ashamed of yourself. Whenever God existed, made a mistake when creating you.
That sounds like a low-tier god.
You know, I gotta say, he's very inspirational if you want to try and roast somebody.
No, listen, say what you want about low-tier god, and I will say this, like, dude's pretty much an asshole, but he's actually genuinely more funny than, like, a lot of people. Like, genuinely fucking hilarious.
Bro, what? Like, I gotta be honest, man. Like, low tier gods rocking that 2012 energy. Oh yeah, I also gotta fucking decide for my Final Fantasy 15 video if I'm gonna include Opera Omnia information.
I'd say put that at the end as a separate key.
Yeah, I was gonna say, truth be told, even though it is canon and stuff, and it would like apply, it's honestly better to just kind of separate that and just go off of the original game, even if it is like technically a quote unquote sequel to like all Final Fantasies.
Well, I ended up actually finding a statement from the directors that all attacks in the game are directly talked to and correlated with the original studios that worked on the game. So everything a character does in this game is actually like or I guess it was approved by the original studio because well, FF15 studio shut down. That's what they get for making fucking Forspoken.
Oh my god, that was garbage.
I love how you can't pick up your money at the beginning of the game, but you have to go get your dog and lose everything.
See, here's the thing about this. As much as I love Square sometimes I'm just really surprised they haven't killed themselves yet in terms of like bleeding on money. Okay, that sounded bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say like that went like 0 to 100 real fucking quick.
That sounded so bad. Actually, I should have.
I'm surprised they haven't killed themselves.
Oh no! I should have.
The dude has actually chilled out. Yeah, of course he has, because he's real. Like he kind of has to. His main job is literally being a streamer. He had to have mellowed out, otherwise he wasn't gonna make it anywhere. I think Wings of Redemption as well is also chilling the fuck out nowadays, which is good. It's good to see, like, cause even the mukbang guy, Nikado Avocado, or I don't know what his name is. Like even he's actually like going through his little fucking redemption arc. It's like everyone but iDubbbz is literally, you know, having the redemption arc, and then iDubbbz is just like...
It's kind of crazy, too, because it's almost as if people have the ability to change, you know?
Nah, bro. I've never seen that happen before. This is all fucking crazy. Your past dictates your future in every way, Neo. Haven't you been on Twitter?
No, I'm just saying, like, that's one of the reasons why me personally, like, I personally just don't buy the idea that, like, once someone does some shit, you should hold them to it after they've improved. Honestly, like after they've done some shit and they like willingly took steps to like improve. At that point, if you just hung on to shit, you're just actually immature at that point. In my personal opinion.
All right, how powerful is Miramon or Mira Am from Bloodstained Ritual of the Night?
She's probably like large planet.
Hey Zim, you have how powerful Mori Jin? Don't watch it. Don't watch it. That was back in my VSP days. Kyle, say the quote.
According to the Versus Wiki, which he still
There
uses
he
today.
goes. I don't use it today. It's a fucking lie. But yeah, don't watch that Origin video. It's bad. A lot of my older videos are bad. I just don't take them down so people can see where I grew from.
That's completely fair.
I want to see where he grew from.
You've been with me for 5 years. You've grown with me. I still remember when Kyle was in high school.
Oh, why?
That's because Final Fantasy 14 is literally carrying the rest right now. It is. The Chosen, the Dead versus Dragonborn, who will win? Well, I guess we can give our opinions on it. Neil, you want to go first?
I'll do it. Because I already did anyways. I already said personally that it depends on how you scale both. Me personally, I don't scale Dragonborn to the higher end stuff because of the fact that it's literally implied that he didn't fight a prime Alduin. And keep in mind too how Alduin works is essentially he gets more powerful with more things he consumes. So he isn't just always tier 1. His power actually grows over time. And not only that too, but if you actually look at how he's described within like the library, it does not match up within the game itself too, which also kind of hints at the ability that he did not defeat a full power Alduin. And that's kind of important because all the like tier 1 stuff that people give him literally comes from that. So like if he scales to like a weakened Alduin, he essentially doesn't really have much really to scale off of besides some other type of scaling through like some other like mages or like some other stuff as well. So I'd probably get him somewhere to like, let's say like country to like planet or something like that maybe. you could argue potentially higher because you could argue that even a weakened Alduin to be able to like consume like the planet at least, which would be like high free A because of like Elder Scrolls Planet being infinite. But besides that, really, there's not really much you could really go with if you abide by the idea that he scales to like essentially a weakened Alduin. And with how and see, here's the thing about that too. With how I scale Dark Souls as well too, I pretty much have like chosen undead having like the advantage in just about almost every way. Now, keep in mind, this doesn't mean that Dragonborn doesn't have like any like tier 1 stuff because he has tier 1 artifacts, but as I mentioned somewhere else, not all of them are really combat applicable or even really in character for him to even use that much either too. So like the only thing that leaves Dragonborn is either the prisoner thing essentially that would probably give Chosen Undead some issues, or some other stuff because like Dragonborn doesn't really have any crazy hacks outside of his whole nature as a prisoner, which essentially creates a scenario where all possibilities are kind of enacted at once. So whatever potential outcome that you could think of has happened at once, and so on and so forth. But yeah, no, there's a lot of things you could go about this. But me personally, I think Dragonborn is going to lose badly here. But that's mainly out of how I personally scale him and how I treat some interpretations here.
All right. He's saying if you put them at their like high interpretations.
Well, if you put them at their highest interpretations, then yeah, obviously Dragonborn is going to win. But I personally don't agree with the interpretation that he not only defeated a full power Alduin, but also just in general scales to like tier 1. Because it just, at least as far as like how lore goes, that doesn't seem really consistent, really.
Let's say hypothetically they don't go with the tier 1.
Well, if they don't go with tier 1, then he's pretty much fucked because he's going to be either like country or like large planet. Country out of the fact, well, no, actually no, he wouldn't be just country, he'd be probably like multi-con because there is the Greybeard's feat of shaking the planet and so on and so forth. But then there's also feats of him, there's also him also scaling to some of the more powerful magic users who is able to create dimensions with an entire moon and stuff. Technically it would usually be like 4A because they can create realms with stars, but the issue with that is in Elder Scrolls, stars are not real stars. They're just tears within the Erebus.
What the fuck?
So essentially they're not like actual celestial bodies, but essentially they're just tears and leakages from a higher plane, essentially, if that makes any sense.
And the Chosen Undead.
So, yeah, no, essentially, I pretty much have Chosen Undead just winning in terms of at least AP-wise. The only thing I could really see Chosen Undead losing here is as far as, like, maybe the hacks goes, and that's only because of the prisoner thing. Outside of that, really, I don't really see Chosen Undead really losing, at least 9 times out of 10, because there are win cons that, there are win cons for Dragonborn. Like, he can potentially win. I just don't see him winning, like, out of, like, 9 times out of 10 or something, or, like, the majority.
Oh. There, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, I'm surprised they went with that matchup instead of the Dragonborn versus the Arisen.
Yeah, no, that's because probably just makes more money. Also, apparently, according to Dark Lord, your favorite villain will debunk it if Dragonborn loses. What? He doesn't scale Dark Souls to 1A?
I was gonna say, well, here's the thing. I don't listen. I keep saying this, but like, so many different like of these like power scaling YouTubers are hardly even really good consultants for a lot of series that they scale. Your favorite villain being another prime example, because like I'm gonna be real, a lot of Elder Scrolls scalers kind of fall into either 2 camps. Either 1, they just completely wank the shit out of it, or 2, they are probably very reasonable with how they scale it. And oftentimes, a lot of the scalers just fall into the friend number 1.
Alright, hear me out though. 1A crabs.
No, that's exactly what I was going to talk about. I was literally going to mention that. I'm like, no, that's literally just fucking disingenuous bullshit. That's not even true at all. I hate that people actually argue that shit.
Wait, do you guys think that Dragonborn loses? I'm gonna put it like this. If they don't give him his high tier scaling, I'm more inclined to support the idea of the Dark Souls character winning. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him the Dark Souls character. I'm not even gonna fucking call him his proper name. Fuck him.
Yeah, no, but yeah, I kind of already gave my thoughts on the matter. I think I already kind of made this like clear, but yeah, no, I don't agree with the idea of tier 1 Dragonborn. I feel like is completely ignoring so much stuff in the likes, and not to mention as well too. But it's like when you actually factor in some of like what the lore conveys, it's like nah. I'm sorry, I don't agree with it at all. So by that extension, he pretty much doesn't really get some of his higher end stuff. So by extension, he's also fucked.
So, why are they going with the Chosen Undead and not some of the other protagonists from the Dark Souls series?
Legacy again, it's legacy, but also just because of the fact that like, just still out of the fact that they're also pretty much like the most well known, if that makes any sense, of their respective.
Yeah, because I mean, like, if that was the Ashen one would, fucking stomp shit out.
Yeah, pretty much what Cypher said. Most known in Legacy. Like, here's the thing about that. I've said this before, but I don't think that a match needs like a huge amount of connections to work. If it could, some scenarios can just be like simple connections or like some sort of like context to it that makes it work. Then I'd be fine with it. For again, one of my favorite matches is still Mario versus Sonic. Them as characters are not really that similar at all, but the context behind it, not to mention some of the similarities between the series themselves, definitely makes it pretty much of an interesting debate to go about.
Yeah. No, you're right, Cypher. Bearer of the Curse is way better than Chosen Undead. You're right, bro. You're right.
In what fucking way?
In every
Like,
way?
No, what way? Besides him, okay.
Better moveset, better arsenal, fights better opponents. Like, how many more challenges? How many more do you want? How many more? I'll see if I can't pop open a list for you. Continue, please. He has better drip? Oh, bro, his drip is on point. His rogues gallery, vastly superior. Not even up for debate.
Wait, rogues gallery. So you're telling me his rogues gallery is better than fucking? You're talking about the fucking Lords of Cinders, Gwyn, and all that shit. You're actually on drugs.
Let me explain to you, Neil. Let me explain to you something. Silence, child, and let me explain to you the ways of the world. I hear you're Lord of Cinder Gwyn, which is really your only good fucking antagonist. What? Oh, you're gonna talk about the blind guy you killed? You're gonna talk about the dead guy you killed? You're gonna talk about the fucking tree? I know you ain't talking about the fucking tree. Who's the what?
Leave X-Steph alone.
Who was the other one? Oh, I guess Manus. Manus at least has some decent drip going on there. I guess. I guess he's got something going on there. No, I hear you. I hear you. Counterpoint.
Really oh my lord, you're on. Okay, yeah, you're on.
Oh, sorry. I don't talk about fucking tools. If you thought I was gonna mention Artorias.
Well, actually, Neo. Onto a less toxic, fun subject. Who do you think will be the first Tails character to get in?
The first what character? My bad, I didn't hear that.
The first Tails character.
It's gotta be Lloyd. There's no way it could not be Lloyd. If not, then
It's Yuri.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. Counterpoint. I'm gonna say Colette versus Yuna.
Oh my, yeah, that works. I would actually love to see that, but I feel like they're probably going to just go with Lloyd since he's pretty much like the cloud of the series.
Bro, Fumet's got that drip for reals.
Oh, it's either gonna be Lloyd or it's probably going to be Yuri. If it's neither of those, it'll have to be Alphen.
Well, no, you might not want to rule out Luke. Luke could also get one too.
Sif is trash. Sif was a terrible boss battle.
He's still mad at that shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know the story.
no, Neo. It turns out the first one we get is Soray.
Oh my god, that would be actually no. In all fairness, that'd be very surprising, but I'd be interested.
Guys, the first fucking Tails matchup is gonna be Raven. I don't even know why you guys are even talking about these other characters.
You say that, but honestly, that could be true. Actually, funny enough.
Bro, Sif is easy. You dumbass. You're just trash. You know what the best part about this boss fight was? Watching that fucker limp. The best part was watching that fucker struggle. That was the best part. It was
Zen whenever he comes across a wolf in the wild, it reminded him of Sif, so he had the right to attack.
So he had the right to, when a wolf attacks me in the wild, you've chosen death.
I'm sorry. I can't do this shit. I'm sorry. It's just
Can Dante counter to Alien X? I don't even know what the Alien X actually does. Isn't he just reality warping?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure you could. Yeah.
All right, but like, where does Alien X scale? Like, well, how many Ds are we talking here? 70, 80, 90? Omniversal? Well, how many Ds are we talking here?
I mean, these were.
Double
Well,
Ds?
I was gonna say probably. I was gonna say 4. You could maybe say 40, 50, probably that. But
Stiff was designed to be easy and you still lost to him? You're right, he was easy. Watching that fucker limp around trying to swing that pussy-ass sword. You want to know what the best part was? I killed him with his master sword. I found his master sword and I killed him with it. Actually, no, I don't think so because I didn't do a DLC. I think I got the sword after the fact. Great cursed weapon, actually, all things considered. Also, Aldi is a very interesting character. Dark Souls 2 had way better characters than Dark Souls 1. But in fairness to Dark Souls 1, that's not saying much. Dark Souls 1 had like next to no actual story or characters. Don't worry, Zim. I won't judge you for your own video. Thank you, J Warrior.
There's a character in what sense? You mean like an actually conveyed? Sure, but I mean like the characters themselves. There's really no Dark Souls that has a more iconic cast in the first one though.
Do you even have like a character in Dark Souls 1 that like doesn't just immediately die or like try and kill me for no reason? I'm genuinely curious here, Neo.
Also, half of Dark Souls 1 was literally unfinished. Well, despite it being unfinished, this shit was a masterpiece.
Oh, the excuses already! The excuses already for Dark Souls 1. Oh, it was literally excuses. I think Dante should be worried about Ben's other alien clockwork. What does it do?
Stops time.
Look, is he on the back? Oh, that's your brother, isn't it?
That's my brother just screaming like a chimpanzee in the background. I'm sorry, you gotta deal with it.
There's a full power Mori Jim versus Dante. Yeah, Dante would probably win that. Yeah.
Crazy how Dark Souls 1 was half finished and was still better than Dark Souls 2.
Oh boy.
I mean,
no,
if you say so.
I want to die on that hill. Don't even tempt me. I will die on that hill.
I know you will. You don't have taste.
Actually, Neo, if you're looking for something good to read, read The God of Blackfield.
I swear I've heard of that actually.
It's about a mercenary that gets reincarnated as a Korean teenage boy, and he basically beats the shit out of everyone because he basically comes back with all of his mercenary training.
Of course it does. Fume Knight beats Artorias. Lore-wise, most characters in Dark Souls 2 would beat Artorias, if we're being honest. Well,
I was going to say, that's not really much of a feat in itself. Artorias was never really someone that was particularly crazy lore-wise.
Damn! Damn!
Well, I mean, okay. When I say crazy, I mean in terms of like the upper like levels. I mean that is like obviously in terms of like the rest of the verse. Yeah, he's one of the more powerful characters. Yeah, I'm just saying in terms of that like that same field.
Man, I wish I could. I might go back and play Dark Souls 1 on stream just so I can find Sif as a child and not save him.
What the bro? Chill.
Oh yeah, so Neo, I discovered that this was a matchup, and I want to get your thoughts on it. How do you feel about Kyogre versus Chaos?
I've heard about this so many times, and I actually really do like it. I hope it does happen, honestly.
Who wins that? Because I know next to nothing about Chaos.
See, here's the thing about this, and this kind of gets into something I kind of wanted to mention for a long time. So here's the thing: you could make a case that Chaos wins, especially if you kind of scale him to like some of the more, especially if you scale him to like low end supersonic stuff. Like, and what I mean by low end, I'm talking about like basically being like multi-soul and so on and so forth. But here's the funny thing about this, and this is kind of something I've been cooking up for, well, not just me, but a lot of other people have been cooking up in a group. There's technically arguments you could get to where, like, not only, like, non-legendary Pokemon get, like, basically within the same tier, but also even, like, some of the lower-end legendaries. Let me just show you the sandbox I made.
Man,
okay, I'm gonna do
I
this.
feel so bad because it looks like there's a really big story I can't skip in Lost Claudia, so I guess I'll just ignore it.
Let's see here.
Also found.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Yeah. Here's what I was talking. So here's what I was talking about. So technically speaking, you could actually scale Kyogre not only to like multi-solar, but also even potentially massively faster than like plus. Yeah, no, you're joking. Seriously, you can actually argue that.
Based off Deoxys?
No, actually, just like okay. Just like look through some of the stuff here. Basically, what this is the catalog of many different feats that like are far beyond. So the common perception is that like a lot of non-legendaries are like um large mountain, and then like some of the lower end legendaries are like country or something
What?
like that. Here's some feats that like show that like even
What?
non-legendaries can get like tier 5 to tier 4
I,
consistently.
I would personally disagree with that because most legendaries should be like better and stronger than Aggron, Tyranitar, and Marchamp, and they're all consistent mountain busters. I'd say they'd all at least be, if not comparable, to stronger than Regigiga second pull continents.
Well, no, I know that. Well, I'm not saying that they aren't on that level. I was just like saying that like technically you can scale them higher.
Let's see here. Clockwork has the ability to control, manipulate time, and emit beams that can aid you to straight up dust, and also he can upgrade himself. That wouldn't work on Dante's Devil Trigger form. It would mildly inconvenience his human form, if we even assume he'd be affected, but that's also up for debate.
How powerful is Mega Rayquaza? Mega Rayquaza is like basically high universal, essentially, and that's mainly just through upscaling from like Mega Mewtwo and the likes and so on and so forth.
The real question is how powerful is the Pokemon community's thirst for fucking Pokemon?
So what you're telling me is that the matchup between Ridley and Rayquaza is a complete blowout.
It's always been a blow. Well, it's always been a blowout ever since Mega Rayquaza got into the equation. Well, mainly just out of the fact. Okay, so here's the thing. So technically, since a lot of legendaries has gotten some kind of bullshit scaling chain stuff out of what happened with like Gen 7, so like basically through Necrozma and his bullshit, we basically got a large scaling chain that essentially also involves Mega Rayquaza scaling into it. Granted, on the lower end of it, but still, nonetheless, he's still higher universal from it.
Wait.
I thought you were gonna say because of like Hooper.
Hold on a second. Let me just
Right.
get the thing out.
Ridley? You mean the guy from Metroid?
Yes.
Oh man, can't wait to do that. How powerful someday.
We're really gonna stress this out, aren't we? We're really gonna stress this.
I'm gonna listen, Neo. You cannot rush perfection.
Okay. Basically, so I kind of just linked you that as well. So basically, I kind of explained there. Basically, that's kind of explaining the whole scaling chain and stuff, but more or less, essentially, Mega Rayquaza essentially would be high universal, essentially, or at the very, very, very least galaxy.
Devil, did you just abandon your sister? What the hell is wrong with you?
I think the Chaos ate Briar.
Wow.
Like it consumed her. I say the verse is very similar to Claymore.
Claymore. I've heard that name before.
Yeah, Neil will know it more than likely.
Also, Neil, I'm playing a lot of Monster Hunter lately. I'm sorry for your loss. And read a lot of lore, so I have a better matchup. Lao Shan Lung versus the Rumbling.
Cool.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Cypher.
I was gonna say, honestly, truth be told, give me a minute.
Oh, that's right. I should download Monster Hunter World too, because you guys need to see me play Monster Hunter, so you guys can understand why it's trash.
You get it for PlayStation. I will carry you.
No, you're definitely gonna carry him. Definitely.
Why?
I'm not even gonna contest that, but fuck you anyways. You think you can just say shit like you're gonna carry me? You think?
Yep.
Well, fuck you too. No hesitation. How powerful is Ash's Pikachu?
Ash's Pikachu is a very weird one. So, technically speaking, Ash's Pikachu. Well, for one thing, Ash's Pikachu scales to fully evolved Pokemon. For one thing, but also not only that too, he also has this weird.
Level 5 Snivy.
Oh. not only that too, but also you can potentially reach higher through his 10 million volt thunderbolt, which also allowed him to basically harm even Ultra Beast and also even one shot and even like one shot characters who are like basically destroying other Ultra Beast level characters.
Okay, I hear you. I hear you. But what if I play my level 6 Ratas or Rowley? I don't know what the fuck it's called.
Also, Shang Lung should definitely destroy the rumbling. I'm gonna just be real with you. Most mid tier monsters would probably fuck up like Attack on Titan as a verse.
You know what's one? You know what's one matchup I would really like, but if it never happened,
What?
I would love to see the 10-tailed beast go up against the 8 kings.
Huh. Interesting.
Whatever the fuck that is. We're not even talking about Kushila Dora yet? Whatever the fuck that is.
Nah. You don't even really need monsters like that because it could just destroy really not even just anything in like fucking Attack on Titan really. Like really it could just destroy like a lot of characters within like the Holy Shonen tree in Rio. For real.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, like, Attack on Titan, no disrespect to Attack on Titan, but, like, the rumbling is only really a threat to the people in Attack on Titan. Most other series can handle the rumbling or something akin to it with relative, like, ease.
I don't know what this rumbling is, but it sounds disappointing.
It's not in context, so... basically Eren, the main character / villain of the story, yeah, fuck you, basically decided one day that I want to kill everything, so I'm going to do it by awakening all of the Titans I can and just stomping out the planet. Like, literally just having them stomp on everything. They go in a straight line, they don't really fight you if you try and kill them, but if you do hit them, you kind of ignite on fire.
I see. Counterpoint. Ken Kaneki still wins.
I don't know why. I don't know. I'm pretty sure the Rumbling can solo Ruby. Real talk for a minute. The Rumbling would... I don't think the Rumbling would be Ruby, actually.
Where's the rumblings? I'll let you...
Oh, sorry, my bad. I was gonna say, I know for a fact that the rumbling isn't gonna beat like those two fucking gods that like nearly fucking split the moon.
Well, where does the rumbling scale? Like, give me a rough estimate.
It's just Titans, so what would you say the average Titan scales to? Like, what building level, maybe? Maybe a little lower?
Oh, building level, they're not even touching, like, fucking Season 1 Ruby.
Like literally what the Titans are going to do is they are quite literally just going to stomp on everything. I'm not making this up. They're just going to walk all over everything. So they actually have to stomp it down. They're not like shaking the planet and shit.
That's stupid.
I mean, it would have worked if it wasn't for those meddling kids.
That's stupid. Especially now because of everyone would basically upscale from Neo, because when Neo came to the land, when she crashed, you know when you see that thing go down the crater, she fucking made that when she hit the ground.
Oh, Kyle, you and your wank.
Where the fuck
Yeah.
is it?
I'm the guy who wanks Ruby. Yeah, over my time discussing Ruby, I'm the person who wanks it. Yes, okay.
Kyle, you and your Ruby wank. You need to stop that. Also, hang on. Also, Garuba Dora should be planetary due to scaling to thing. Also, Neil's statement for Safi being rival of Fatalis was a mistranslation from what I heard, right?
Well, it's not a mistranslation because their feet is. Okay, I read that wrong completely. So it's a bit weird. Okay, sorry, I completely read that. I completely read that wrong. I am so sorry.
It's okay.
So technically,
I don't forget.
so technically, them being a rival to like Fatalis is not necessarily the case. So it's a bit weird. Technically, no. That's all I'm gonna say. Is technically, no.
How powerful is Allion or Allen from Pokemon?
Honestly, he just scales to like Well, for one thing, he just basically scales to like I'm pretty sure he scales around like Leon's Charizard or something like that. Or at the very least, he just scales to like basically some of the more. It's a bit of a weird question because trainers themselves don't technically scale anywhere, but just their Pokemon do, and their Pokemon tends to scale higher than what the usual counterparts would.
Man, I can't wait for fucking Yugi versus Ash, where Yugi just drops his cards, grabs Ash, and beats the living shit out of him with his hands.
Look,
thing-
so actually, unlike most Pokemon trainers, Ash has actually thrown hands before. But from what Neo has said, depending on where you want to scale Pikachu in regards to where he's beaten, I think he might take out a lot of Yugi's cards. This fight might not be as much of a blowout as I thought it was.
I was gonna say, well, it depends on what you gave to like Ash's arsenal, because if you're talking about like his average ones, probably he's definitely not gonna beat like Yugi, but like
If you gave him basically statistically best like customized team, I think he might be able to do some damage.
Like, will it survive the Shadow game? Season 0 is Yugi.
The real question.
You guys remember Season 0 Yugi?
Season 0 is Yugi, don't fuck around.
Nope.
Oh, there's a new Harry Potter mobile game coming out, the sequel to the books.
Season 0 Yugi doesn't fuck around, and the Pokemon manga doesn't fuck around.
No, I mean, like, dude did some saw type shit.
Bro, alright, you got your Pokemon manga? I hear you. Counterpoint. Can you beat this Glock?
Counterpoint, can you beat this Sandshrew that's gonna cut you in half?
Summon Skull.
Summon Skull.
Destiny Bond.
What the hell's a Destiny Bond?
so
Neo knows
essentially- okay. So essentially, what a Destiny Bond is you can essentially put it to where if you die, they die with you.
That's okay,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Pharaoh will just sacrifice Yugi. There are 2 souls in here, fucker. That doesn't work on me.
But yeah, Yugi's got fate manipulation and probability.
Wait. What the fuck did you just say? We're talking Pokemon, right?
Yugi.
No. What the fuck? No, what's this Pokemon Destiny Bond shit? What the fuck?
It's not a Pokemon move.
What the?
You do know that. So it's funny. The most lore accurate Pokemon is kind of the manga. If you want to know what an actual battle would look like if they got rid of the kid friendly shit.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah, like that's the thing about it. The only reason Pokemon isn't like as graphic as it is because of the fact that it's for kids. The manga is like far
Nah,
more
it's because they
accurate,
couldn't get
both
Michael
of-
Vick involved.
But either way, the manga's far more accurate. You see like a lot more violent battles, and not to mention the outcomes can be pretty messy at
Pokemon
times.
manga main character is Red, not Ash. You do not use manga feats for Ash. That be true.
You can use them to upscale the Pokemon though.
Nope. Fake news.
What the fuck?
Devil, what the fuck are you showing me?
I don't know at this point.
Devil, I need you to stop with your inflation fetish, please.
What did I just miss?
No, don't worry about it, Neo. It's not for your prying eyes. Be a good boy.
Dude, if the manga could get an animated show, it would skyrocket to being like a fan favorite. Because it's got everything you want from actual bloody violence to like extortion and blackmail.
Okay, Kyle, I need you to stop mentioning all the hentai you read, because clearly it's not good for people.
Let's see here.
I think it's in black well, but that I might be remembering it wrong.
I was gonna say, how powerful is a Charizard? Like, Charizard's like large mountain,
Weaker than
potentially.
Squirtle.
Okay, what?
What?
He
It's
says
manga-
that he says that even though Ash's Charizard literally seismic tossed an Articuno around the planet.
If that were
Oh,
Squirtle,
no.
it would have been a completely different story.
Neo knows what I'm talking about because it's one of the most stupidest scenes from the Battle Frontier.
No, it is actually one of the dumbest things of all time, and I love it for
Listen,
that.
all I'm saying is that you.
Because there's an actual bit where he grabs the Articuno and then it just has a picture of the planet and Charizard just fucking does laps around the planet before pile driving.
Listen, I'm just saying, fuckers. If you fuckers blame me on Pokemon, your Charizard ain't beating my Squirtle. That's all I'm saying. Know your place, you Charizard players. Know your fucking place,
I would really love to see you do the meta.
bruh. What's that Pokemon game on the internet? What's that one everyone plays? Pokemon Showdown.
Pokemon Showdown.
Listen, all I'm saying is, you fuckers know where I'm at if you want to get clapped. I've never played Pokemon in my life, but I've seen this one guy do meme builds. I got this.
You do realize some of those can only work given the typing and the context of what Pokemon they're using. No, fuck, I'm not even going to explain to you. No.
Listen,
Don't even bother. Like being an EV training is gonna go over his head.
I've seen Dorkly. I know what that's about. Say it, Neo. Say it. Sounds like you want to say something.
No, I got nothing at this point. Honestly, you speak for yourself at this point.
Look at him. He's stunned by my brilliance.
Zim thinks the Golden Bidoof is an actual thing.
Oh, so you've seen it?
What?
Bidoof just fucking kills everybody.
Ash Snorlax can use 6 moves. The idea that Pokemon only can use 4 moves has never been canonically accurate. It's literally just only a thing that they do for like official matches.
It was after one episode in the anime, they literally fucking dropped that shit like hot shit. Because it limited them when it came to the fight so hard.
That's what
In
I'm
one
saying.
fight, I've seen Pikachu use Iron Tail, Quick Attack, Thunderbolt, Thunder, Volt Tackle, Electro Ball, all in the same fight.
Yeah, I was gonna say the 4 move thing has always been kind of a mechanic. Theoretically, a Pokemon can use as many moves as they want, as many moves as they know at least.
It's only a gameplay mechanic because realistically, everything that they have are capable of naturally learning. They should just have.
Alright, then they better learn bullet dodge real fucking quick because this Glock ain't fucking messing around.
Well, what if I told you that Double Team, even though it says it doubles your evasion, outside of how the anime depicts it, you know what Double Team actually is?
No. At all.
It's literally Shadow Clones. It's literally called Kage Bushino in the Japanese.
Kyle, I don't even know what the fucking attack you're talking about.
Bro, Neo, this boy's gonna get hit with Growl and he can't understand why his attack is so weak.
Unlike you, Kyle, I'm actually capable of reading, so I'll be able to read status effect debuffs. Thank you very much.
No, he's just gonna be like, oh, if I use the fence curl long enough, I will be unbeatable.
What, is there like a cap to how many times you can stack defense boost?
Yes.
That's lame.
What do you mean lame? I think you can do it up to like 10 times.
Not good enough. I want 50. I want this to be SMT rules. I want to be immune to physical by the time I'm done.
Oh, then just play Ghost type.
Oh no.
Mirror Force Stomp Sash is Pokemon, right? Honestly, if they do a Yu-Gi-Oh matchup, or if you do a Yu-Gi-Oh matchup, you really just gotta sit down and decide yourself how do you want to play card, how do you want to use card effects.
You were there, inside my mind. I was with you.
Devil, did you violate your sister by going inside her mind without asking?
We bear our pain differently.
No. Swallow it up. Since our souls are combined, it's a bunch of like weird shit. I don't know if that's soul manipulation or if it's mind and soul.
Also, Eltron beats Sapphire high diff, in my opinion, but it depends if you want to put Sapphire in a place that has reachable bioenergy. Rich with bioenergy, you mean?
Sister. Anyway,
I don't fucking know.
we have wasted enough.
I don't know. It's kind of really hard to say. It's kind of really hard to say given the little interaction here, but I mean that's fair analysis, I guess.
Right then. Well, my phone's about to die, so I'll let you boys go for the time being.
Alright, Kyle, you have a nice night, buddy.
Honestly, I would really love a fucking Monster Hunter fighting game. That'd be so fucking cool. And when I mean fighting game, I mean like fighting game and like it plays like the Godzilla.
Oh, so you mean the old Godzilla fighting games where you just play as the monsters?
Yes, I would love to see that I would love to see that for Monster Hunter, and I would buy that in a heartbeat. That'd be so fun.
Alright, pretty cool. Hey, good job, Devil. You got a DT now.
It's fucking broken. Some of the attacks she's doing on her own.
Oh, so she's just auto comboing?
Like she's fighting me.
Anyways, Zim. Mirror Force
Which-
cards to destroy all monsters. I guess, Neo, are there any Pokemon that are immune to destruction?
That's a bit weird because it depends on the mechanics of that actually.
It's a very simple question, Neo.
You gave into that power again.
Well, the reason I ask that is because it's like monsters in what sense?
If we can control it like we said will.
Neo? Hang on a minute. Well, one second.
Yes.
Neo, all monsters in Yu-Gi-Oh! Range from literal fucking nuns to like actual dragons. I think it's basically just creature if you want to make it like a little more simpler on you.
Okay, and that's the case. I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to think. There was what move was it actually? I'm pretty sure there was a move something similar to that. But if not, then I guess no. But that's not going to work on every Pokemon, especially Ghost types.
Would it work on Ash's Pokemon?
I'm trying to think. It depends on what Pokemon you. That's the thing. It kind of comes down to what Pokemon you give them because some of them, yeah, probably would work. Then others, hell no, it's not going to work at all.
It's not destruction, it's just reflection. Yes and no, because so the problem is the description says destroys, but like in lore, it just returns their attack right back at them. Which, in the case of this situation, that's probably worse for Pokemon, because if it returns their attack right back towards them, I'm assuming that also fucks with ghost types, because I doubt ghost types can't hurt themselves. Unless...
I was gonna say, technically speaking, because there are moves like that that do reflect. That actually is. There's a lot of moves that do stuff like that, send attacks back at you. That there's actually several moves like that. Actually,
Devil, is it just me or do all these fuckers look like guts?
The armor, yeah.
Like the armor
Other
and
than that-
sword look almost exactly like they came out of Berserk.
is there such a thing as extraversal?
Just a
No.
giant broadsword.
Oh yeah, I still keep forgetting I gotta fucking make space on my PC to download Elden Ring and play it with the Virgil DLC, or not Virgil DLC, the Virgil moveset. But do I really want to play Elden Ring before the new DLC drops?
No.
That's a good point, Devil. I like the way you think.
I'm just saving you the suffering.
Wait, are you saying you don't think I could be Elden Ring with Virgil's moveset?
Oh no. Virgil's moveset would break the game.
That's what I mean, Devil.
Well, I mean, I was gonna say that's kind of it isn't made to be played like that. So yeah, of course it's gonna break the fucking
Good.
game.
Fuck, yo. There's actually an Elden Ring mod that turns you into a fucking, like, a literal fucking fighter jet, and you can actually, like, go around shooting missiles at people.
Wait, actually, for real?
Yeah, here, let me see if I can't find the clip. Oh.
Holy fuck happened?
That sounds so stupid. Now I'm just wondering how would like a modern day Souls like game that just has like guns and shit work.
Yeah, here, Neo. Let me actually, I'll just send you a quick little screenshot and link you the video, but check that out.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been keeping up with like Elden Ring like mods, but like sounds fucking cool actually.
Look at the
What?
look at VC text, and there's the mod.
What in the actual shit? This is so weird.
Yeah, it's meant to make the game easier. So yeah.
What in the actual shit?
Would you guys want to see like a really stupidly modded Elden Ring playthrough where I play as a fucking fighter jet?
Yes, I would love this. I would actually love this. That'd be so stupidly funny.
Hit this Melania. Oh my god, Neo, watch the actual mod. This is actually pretty fucking cool. I'm watching it right now, and oh, this is fucking sick.
Let me mute real quick.
There's a tank.
What? What the? I like how it's just a small. I like how you yourself are the fighter jet. It's just
Transformers, tarnished in disguise.
what in the actual shit? I just like how it's a small fighter jet and they can't even do shit against it either.
I heard that there were some unique enemies added in the mod that do fight you, but like everything else can't like touch you. The main game can't touch you. Now, Devil, where do you currently scale this game? Someone's asking.
I don't know. Potentially Uni Plus.
This is disgusting. Oh my god. This tank is fucking busted.
Nah, what in the actual hell, dude? Like,
Bro, these are the kind of mods I can get behind.
and this is actually really okay. Seriously, what in the actual shit? That actually looks so cool, but also just feels out of place, though. It feels so out of place.
Oh my god, the tank's fighting Melania and it's fucking like one-shotting her. I ain't seen any uni-busting. You're right, Devil, go destroy the universe.
There's two universes merging together at the moment.
Alright, Devil, destroy them both. Oh, that's fucking... Oh my god. What are the other mods? Elden Ring Bolt Modern Firearms. New first-person shooter mod showcase.
What the actual hell? It reminds me of the gun mod for fucking Dark Souls.
Bro, playing Elden Ring with the Glock? Do I run the Glock?
Fucking magical Glock. You know what? That reminds me. Fuck that. We need more people who use magical guns. That needs to be more of a thing.
You should read a book series called Witch Hunter. It's on hiatus, or it's a manga. It's on hiatus, but you might like it. Or I think it's called Witch Buster, actually. Can Pokemon scale to Swords of Revealing Light?
Swords of Revealing Light.
That's gonna be a nope.
Oh, so let me read this real quick. I mean, I'm gonna be real. One of the biggest things with like, okay, so I'm gonna be real. One of the biggest weird things with Yu-Gi-Oh is like a lot of it's a bit. So here's the thing: Yu-Gi-Oh is very like card centered and like, and so on and so forth. And it's like a lot of its abilities. A lot of the abilities, for example, like the stuff that's shown in the anime is like specifically like ECG like related. So it's a bit weird how they like apply to battle and stuff like that. It's kind of a bit weird how so you pretty much have like to argue like the applicability of how they work. And it's kind of a bit weird thing to talk about, honestly.
Oh, that is incredible. Holy shit! I'm gonna have to make that my fucking background at some point. Holy shit, that's great.
That's great.
Newhan did the card art for the next character. Here, I'll send you. I'll just send you the art on its own, since like, you're gonna see it later, anyways. That is spectacular. Yugi can mind crush Ash, probably, unless Ash has some resistance to. Well, I guess he does fight Mew at one point, but he doesn't like scale to that or anything, does he?
Technically you could argue he has like mind hack resistance, but not from Mewtwo though. Technically, it's actually
Oh.
a different situation.
No, you're fine. The mod doesn't have a fucking pistol. Damn it. How am I not supposed to run at these people with my fucking gun, with my fucking Glock? Yeah, there's actually a fuck ton of mods for Elden Ring, which is just crazy.
Neo, do you buy Ultron having space-time manipulation? Yes, I do.
Electron?
Yeah, listen, I'm kind of a bit tired.
It's fine. It's fine, Neo. It's fine. Hmm. Only way Ash can counter Mind Crash is to use Ash Greninja form, right? What the
Well,
fuck?
technically, you could argue against that because of the fact that, like, given that I almost said Arceus. I mean Ash. Given that Ash has been able to interact with like the Lake Trio and the likes, you could argue that he has actually some pretty solid mind hex resistances and shit. Honestly, here's my thing about this. I don't agree with calling a lot of Monster Hunter descriptions hyperbolic. A lot of them aren't meant to really be necessarily hyperbolic in any type of way.
What region are you a part of, actually?
But I don't know. I personally, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be real. I just don't agree with the idea of like casting off many of the statements from like Monster Hunter as like being hyperbolic, because a lot of them aren't really meant, or like maybe you could argue like they have some elements of like exaggeration to them, but all of them are consistently having elements of truth to them and the likes. So it's consistent that like Monster Hunter statements are a lot of them that come from like the guides or something, like not guides, but like the in universe like compendiums and stuff like that are like ones that you can take seriously.
Especially Hunter's Guild.
Oh my goodness, I forgot. Oh my god, they actually did it. The fucking crazy nut jobs.
What'd they do?
They actually added a God of War 3 Kratos Blades of Chaos moveset.
Yep. Do it.
Did you just say do it?
Show them the power of hope.
Unfortunately, if it doesn't have Kratos, wait, hang on. No, I don't think it does have their
And then every boss fight you do, you have to blast the God of War 3 battle theme.
I mean, I wouldn't mind playing like a super modded Elden Ring again. I just can't play normal Elden Ring again. I can't.
It was not easy.
This looks cool, actually.
Not everything can be learned in Duran's training grounds.
Has anyone here watched Classic Man D's short video?
Scouting ahead.
I don't know, I'm not gonna lie, though. It is kind of glad to have another person who actually cares about Monster Hunter scaling, because I can actually talk about it now.
He's a veteran.
Yeah.
He doesn't answer to
Yeah, look what you fucking did, Cypher.
But
So
nah,
who do you
for-
think between
Oh, sorry, go.
Sakujiva and Kakamis?
Yeah, no, I do buy the space time manipulation for this stuff. It's pretty blatant if you ask me, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know. That's the thing that's always bugged me. I was always fairly surprised at like how decently hacked Monster Hunter was. And it's kind of crazy too, because like you'd think for something that's meant to be like grounded in some semblance of reality, even if it isn't entirely, would be like not as hacks, but it actually is quite the contrary. Especially when you have things like fucking Fatalis running around, who, quite frankly, isn't even logical at all. It's like literally just supernatural.
Yep.
Ah, son of a gun, my throat. Saving them out. He is a good video. Someday you guys will be saying I'm a good video. Hang on.
I was gonna say this. The thing with Monster Hunter in battles, like when you're talking about battles, like within Monster Hunter between different type of like monsters, you have to factor it. It isn't just about like AP speed and all that stuff. It's also about environment, certain conditions. Because you have to think that like Monster Hunter does have like a canonical like ecosystem type environment and so on and so forth. And you also have to keep in mind too that like it just comes down to certain factors. So like that's kind of the unique thing about Monster Hunter like in universe fights is that like there's depending on a lot of other factors. It's sort of like how for example, a lion's not always gonna beat on a fucking buffalo. It depends on circumstances and certain environment.
Also, Fatales confirmed to have come from a different dimension. Your mom came from a different dimension.
Honestly, that doesn't surprise me at all, considering the fact that Fatalis is like literally the only thing in the verse that has no scientific explanation to it. It's just literally fucking magic.
Bro.
And actually,
oh no. You can go to finish, Neil.
Oh no, go ahead. You can go ahead and say what you're gonna say.
No. Regarding Wano animation in One Piece, Wano animation, God, the recent Zoro versus King episode was fucking. Oh, that was incredible animation. I don't know what the fuck they're paying those animators because I think One Piece is done on a weekly basis. I don't think it's done like a month in advance. They're doing it weekly. I don't know what the fuck kind of drugs those animators were taking, but good God, it isn't working. No, like straight up, like Neo, if you haven't seen it, like whenever you're bored, just look up Zoro versus King because the fight ended. I don't think you care about One Piece as far as I know.
Well, I was gonna say I do actually like One Piece. I just never really been heavily invested as some other people are.
Yeah, no, just watch like the recent Zoro versus King animation. Like that shit's fucking. They fucked around a lot with that fire animation. Fuck me. Yeah, that's what I said. Safi depends on the environment that he is in, though. I can't pronounce that. Neo, check the chat. No, it's Alatreon. Alatreon was actually stated to be a counter to Safi in the Iceborne book, since he passively made the environment devoid of the life form and rendered it uninhabitable.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm tired.
All right, man.
I'm really tired.
Thanks, time. Bye, mate. English major, by the way. Listen, fuckers! Just because I'm an English major doesn't mean I fucking pronounce shit good. Yeah, I said good, not well. Fuck you guys. I know what's wrong.
But why did they bring it here? They were told.
Now you're just stuck with the two of us, you fuckers.
That's fine. Don't bother me any.
What?
Doesn't bother me any. Hey, more light speed shit. Even though we've already walked through a void, so. I like the animation style for this game.
It's very fucking, it's very blunt, I think is the right word.
Blunt?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, it's like...
Hey, Artemis.
What? What the fuck?
Such a vulgar display of power. Did you even dispose of them?
You mean the art style is less refined?
No, like the animation's a little more stiff.
I think it's fluid a little bit.
The explosion was nice and fluid. Oh, that's fucking incredible artwork. Damn.
Hey, we're losing armor.
You lost armor?
Mm-hmm.
Devil, stop fucking stripping yourself. This is a family-friendly stream.
None of these streams are family friendly.
Your wound. They are healing so fast. Seems like it. But I'd like to know what hit us in the first.
So she has a low healing factor. Heals broken bones, cuts.
That was a guts
all that shit.
reference. Was it? I've never read Berserk. I don't read mid.
We should be safe. At least for a small time.
So, and Devil, regarding the new Lost Claudia characters, which one would you recommend is actually, like,
Do you feel his
worth grabbing?
No. I can't feel him among all the dead. Should we look for him? I bet
No, bro, I got free 3,000 rewards.
no doubt he'll turn up.
You got free 3,000 gems, let's go.
I would say Magius,
What?
Magius or River. Probably River for you, as he's more new player friendly.
Well,
You
I
need a lot.
got a unit gotcha ticket, so let's see who I get. Guys, every one of these streams is wholesome. Every last one of them.
Nice.
I got a duplicate fucking Luger. Bro, I don't... How many characters are in this game?
Over 200 maybe?
Then why do I keep getting duplicates?
Because the old, did you go to the old unit gotcha?
That's where I got the ticket for, I think, yeah. Guys, when has my stream never not been wholesome? What the fuck? Hang on a minute, what the fuck? That's weird. Mama? Mamá, ¿le llamaste? Yo no sé dónde quedó el auto.
Oh, it's my door, my bad.
Fabián. Oh.
Oh, sorry, yeah, shut the fuck up. I just said I'll close it.
Motherfucker.
Come on. There's an animation each time.
No, it was fucking weird. My mom fucking called me to end the stream, but it's like an hour early. But no, my fucking dumbass brother was... The reason you guys were all fucking hearing it was because that fucking guy had his door open the entire fucking night. So he was over there fucking making all those noises from like 11 to like fucking 1 a.m. And my mom was trying to go to sleep the entire time.
Shit. Feels bad.
Yeah, but I'll probably have to end the stream early today. We'll try to stick around for like another half an hour.
Okay.
Because like yeah, she's now she's upset. She's gonna be like fucking ready to fucking like just go again.
So that was the boss fight.
Did you like it?
Oh, the Arrowhead boss fight's pretty unique, yeah. I'm probably gonna have to replay that one. I did think about that, going back and replaying older segments, that way I can max out abilities and all that shit.
I guess. Here goes him huffing on that Holcium again. Always am. Alright, so now I just gotta make a keyword soup. And then I think I'm ready to just start making cards.
No.
Fuck you. I'm pretty sure it's correct. I'm pretty sure it's correct.
From where? Then we cut a path through them. Get ready.
Well, that's cool. Someone made a mod to let you fight against Let Me Solo Her. That's cool. Here goes them. I'm always wholesome. When have I never not been wholesome? Honestly. Oh, what happened there?
That was endless enemies. Why the fuck did I not stay there?
I'm sorry, Devil.
Oh, right.
Let's
It's fine.
to find out.
I'll go back and do that some other time. Because all I see is just that endless Blood Orb farm.
Wow.
You know what I'm talking about? DMC2? With the bats?
I know. Oh yeah, I forgot the Dragon Ball Z still has their like Dead by Daylight clone.
Oh, yep. Boss fight? Boss fight?
Boss fight.
Boss fight. Nope, mini boss fight. Okay. Unless there's a boss health bar?
It does not. It's a mini boss. Yeah, no. So overall, freaking yeah, boss fight. Lamau. It could have been.
So enemies have a stagger meter.
Enemies have a stagger meter. I know stagger meters are pretty common nowadays.
The DT is awesome.
You really like it?
Yeah. Like I said, it reminds me a lot of Claymore. Which is a great anime, if as well as a manga series if you want to read that or watch it.
Yes, I remember someone mentioning it to me. I'm pretty sure it was Neo.
Probably. All right. Yeah, I know that one. Fuck. I thought it was a new one. It's like, yes. Defense, offense, Rapture. Why the fuck is this locked?
Yeah, well, now I pass college tomorrow. I really have nothing to do but work on my novel and shit and the card game, so that's nice.
Hmm?
It's weird having free time again and not worry about other stuff. Oh, actually, I need to grab a new job, actually. Working 1 day a week just isn't working out. I didn't realize.
Apply for the place I work at.
What?
Apply for the place I work at. You will never have a loss of overtime.
I think I'm going to try to become a janitor at the local schools.
I worked a 14-hour shift the other day.
Are you
My
okay?
first day.
Are you okay, bro?
Yeah.
Do you want to talk? Do you want to talk about it? Like, I'm here for you.
It fucking sucked. My first night back from vacation, we were 3 trucks behind. Now we're only 1 truck behind.
Yeah, your vacation
God.
went by quick. Yeah, we never had time to sit down and actually talk about shit.
Nah, it went by way too fast. It was only off for 5 days.
And Tim was going to work for then 1 day.
Was able to catch us off guard. Didn't you feel anything? Not until it was too late.
Yeah. Also, the government's fucking around with our money where they're like, oh, we're not going to raise the debt ceiling. Which, if they don't raise the debt ceiling, then, like, our money takes a hit and the dollar weakens, which is a stupid fucking decision. But honestly, I don't even really care. Well, look, it's either I work more than 1 day or I make more money on YouTube. Spoiler warning, one of those is slightly more realistic than the other. I'll let you guys decide which one's more realistic.
I can donate more.
What?
So I can donate more.
I'd probably make like an extra fucking $3 a month if I just monetize the streams. Not exactly breaking the bank, but yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. Making money on YouTube. Yeah, that would require getting more members, but that would require releasing more content consistently. Devil, Dysphoria versus Monster vs. Godzilla. That is for you, Devil. Devil's too busy kicking ass. You're right. You're right.
Or which mushroom?
Fiora versus Monster vs. Godzilla?
Deora?
Probably.
What's it start with, a K?
It starts with a D. No, not Kushala. It's Dysphoria. Dysphyra?
Let's go back.
What's it going up against?
Versus Godzilla from the Monster Universe. Hey, Delta Godzilla versus Kong New Empire. Hopefully it's good. Did Neo leave? Yeah, Neo went to sleep.
I want you to
What
treat
the
a girl.
fuck? What the fuck? Hell is that? Oh, one of the shorts I was crying to got audio. Want me to send you a name in DMs, Devil?
Yeah. Okay, this is not where it came from, right? Yeah, it is where it came from. What the fuck?
The corruption burns within me at all times. It never stops.
He sent it.
That's partial dope.
Boss?
Hey! Got winged enemies now.
Oh, thank God. The aerial combat nobody likes.
Do not let them surround us.
Here's the second hit of the other knocks the enemies away.
Boots, held the back.
Harpies? Herpes, yes. Typical wing monsters.
I'm just rolling off.
Ah, yeah. He's diamond rank.
1,000-year Blood War Arc animation versus one animation. I have not seen the 1,000-year Blood War Arc.
Neither have I.
Oh, 1,000-year Blood War Arc had like a year's worth of time to work on, cook on itself, whereas one, again, I'm pretty sure it's done weekly. Ugh.
Damn, they're everywhere.
1,000 years is crispier. It better be. Will Gear 5 animation break the internet? I don't know, honestly, because apparently, from what I understand, they actually got a Warner Brothers cartoon animator to animate Gear 5. So that one's actually been in the works for like I think like a few weeks now already. So they actually got a fucking Looney Tunes animation director to animate Gear 5 from what I understand. You can't get more tuned than that.
Who's next?
Well, I made a better animation than one animation. I'm not too sure. I've never really been a stickler for animation like that. I will say it's kind of fucked because I think Zoro's end to the fight was way better than fucking Sanji's. The ending of Sanji's fight looked kind of gross.
How does it look gross?
They decided to go for a more fluid animation style, and because they did that, they cut down on the actual details in the drawings. So visually, it looks a lot more impressive movement-wise. Like, it actually looks like they're moving. But unless you're like fucking Disney, that shit never really looks all that good. You kind of like ignore it. Did you check DMs, Devil?
Not yet. I don't know that one.
I still linger here. Do I ever be in silence in my mind?
Alright. Devil, can you save or not? Because like we're gonna be in the stream in a few minutes.
Unfortunately, no. This does not save.
Well, let's see if you can beat level in a few minutes then.
If only I get back up there on the damn rooftops.
You in the stream already? Damn. Yeah, because the problem is that my mom called about being upset, like, you know, about the noise, and that means she's agitated, so I should just end the stream, like, I say relatively early, but it's about to be 2 a.m. where we're at, so I should end the stream, like, relatively early, so that way she doesn't, like, fucking get too upset about it. So,
Right.
the God of War video is already uploaded. Mangler already approved of it. He just has to, like, create a massive comment, and then it's just gonna be up. So tomorrow,
Too much.
at some point during the day, the God of War video will finally be up.
Are you excited?
No. But
Why not?
because that, well, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Unless they come on stream to talk or anything, I'm probably gonna ignore like any direct messages.
Okay.
I really
I don't look.
I really don't feel like having a fucking discussion about it. I mean, like, the what I'm excited for is we don't have to keep fucking saying, like, wait for the God of War video, if that makes sense. Like, I mean, that'll be nice to close that off a little bit.
Yeah, now it's just DMC video. And then we gotta wait for POC to do all that shit, which I even stated to them it'd be best to do. I remember that argument with Mingler. That was not fun.
Yeah. Tomorrow will be a 4-hour recording session to finish the other side audio, and then it's just off to edit and actually read the other side. What?
Off to Everland? Whoa, what the fuck?
Boss room? I mean, I'll be honest. Mangler did a really good job with the video. Honestly, there is no real. How does it say this would make sense? I mean, you can only really make one argument, but that's about it. Like, there's only one argument you can make because there's so much evidence against. There's so much evidence in the video. It's not even funny, dude. Like, oh my goodness, it took like 7 hours to edit, and that was with Mangler like giving me like a lot of fucking timestamps. Also, by tomorrow, what?
Did the streams help at all?
I mean, they gave me the footage, but that was about it. Well, this one was mainly just Twitter and author statements. This has nothing to do with, like, gameplay. Like, this is just discussing the cosmology, and that required, like, fucking, I want to say a total of, like, 50 scans, bare minimum, of author statements. Can't wait for the Kratos power scaling video. No, it's just a cosmology video, but honestly, that alone is going to be enough for, like, power scaling, so to speak. Also, by tomorrow, do you mean after you sleep, or tomorrow isn't Wednesday? It should be up after I sleep. Maybe like that's a lot of balls to do. Nah. I'm from a different era. My question: where do you scale Kid Goku, Broken Manga? I don't scale Kid Goku at all. I've never read Dragon Ball. Nah, I'm not too worried about, like, the comments. Because I'm going to tell you right fucking now, like, there's genuinely, like, the only fucking way people can make an actual argument against the video that's not just death of the author is going to be, like, unless Mangler missed, like, hundreds of pieces of evidence. And then I can't wait. It will make my work faster. Honestly, all I'm waiting, like, the video's already up for members. If you guys had member program, you could watch the video. Like, it's up for members right now. The only fucking thing is, and the reason it's not public is because fucking Mangler desperately believes that he has context he needs to add that needs to be seen alongside the video. The reason members can see it right now without the context is because I know the members don't give a fuck. So yeah, just in case you guys don't know, because I don't release 2 videos too many often, but like, members do get videos first. Because Kiko's coming out stronger than Roshi's, and Roshi's Kanakawa will destroy Moon. Roshi should be, Kid Goku should be Moon level, but I don't think he's actually stronger than Roshi at that point. Looks like I'll be becoming a member for early in the sport. It's up to you. Not all the plans are expensive, so you don't have to all members get free early videos. Like, so it's not like it shouldn't be too expensive. What's my cheapest like plan? Not trying to show here. It's just that like if you want to see the video now, you could like pay like the $5 this month or whatever. Hang on, let me take a look at my plans. My membership plans are $4, $9, or $10, and $100. Yeah, so like no ice physics? Probably not. I mean, this is kind of an indie game. Sorry, Devil, her sword can morph into other things. We're gonna edit this real quickly. Welcome to Still Don't Expect You to Pay. Hey, rockin' out is nice. So you can splurge on some butter. Thank you, Rockin' Alice. You know. So. Nice. Yep. So if you guys want to see it now, I mean, it's $4. You guys can obviously end your membership whenever you want. If not, it will be up tomorrow with the extra added Mangler context. Regardless of that, Mangler did make it seem that like it was really imperative that like the context was added. So Rockin' Alice, I would recommend when the video becomes public to check and see what Mangler wanted to add, because maybe like is relevant. But I mean, like for the purposes of us, like we all know what this is about. Is this a boss battle?
Nope.
Will do. Alright. Alright, once Devil kills this thing, I think we'll call the stream there. Oh, actually, since you're a member, you'll also have access to the editing video if you want to listen to that too. Because there's a video we made, or I made, for the first 2 hours of editing the God of War video. Yeah, it's currently members only. It's 2 hours and 19 minutes. I forgot about that one. I'm gonna have to make that one public too after I'm done with the God of War cosmology video. Or no, I'm done with the one fact was public. Yeah, because every now and again I like recording behind the scenes. What, Cypher? Every now and again I like recording behind the scenes so you guys can see what it's like making videos. That one is just Persona 3 footage because I was worried it might... Crabs. I was worried it might have shown something rather explicit, so I had to put footage over it just to keep the video up without like worrying about it. But like that'll just be like, imagine like a podcast almost discussing some thoughts behind it. Alright.
Overall, it's a very interesting game.
It is.
Oh, what the hell?
Alright. Well, looks like that'll be the end of today's stream. Or is the mission over? You gotta kill him.
Sadly. I need to get edit or kill all button.
Any conceptual manipulation for this verse yet? I don't think so.
Any potential?
Zim, if you want to know why Venom is so powerful, just watching comments explain the video. I'll take a look at it. Also, to clarify, because of the airside video, hopefully having its audio done by Tuesday, if not like early Wednesday. Well, Tuesday's today, but like, you know, later tonight and Wednesday. I probably won't be streaming Saturday or Sunday or Friday. Like, it'll just be like the Kyle streams. I might skip Kyle's Thursday stream because the thing is that the other side video, what I'm trying to do with it is going to be a lot more of an editing process than what even the actual fucking God of War video is. So that's going to take like probably maybe almost double the length of time. And that's not including the fact that I'm probably going to be doing multiple takes for audio. So yeah, so my streams will be cut off for that point. Because I'd rather spend that time getting the Aeroside video done. Because I spent $30 for 2 hours of AI audio, and I only used 7 minutes. So I'm gonna try and like get a second or third how powerful out with this AI idea before I actually like fucking lose that. Tom Platz versus Arnold. Dude, no idea what that is.
That sound. No greater proof of latent survival.
This is assessing my efforts.
Devil speed running, trying to not abuse his sister.
Too low.
Devil's working his sister the way his store works him. Alright. So Zim, you good with Dragon's Dogma having 280 magical speed? Yeah, that seems fine. Alright, fellas. Devil, if you want to finish this mission on your own, you can. I think the only issue should be, like, if there's a boss battle, but, like, I don't really think that'll happen. So...
Well, we can always continue it at a later date, too.
Alright. Then for now, we'll be ending the stream here, just that way, to avoid that situation. Alright, so this will be the end of the stream. Thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, if you want to see the God of War video without making much context early, you can pay like $4.99 for the membership, because that should give you the video. Otherwise, you know, just wait till tomorrow and it'll be up. So.
And we will be having a Last Claudia power scaling video as well.
If you want to provide the information, yeah. It's going to be a pain in my ass.
Oh, yeah. I've got to go through... Whoa, what the fuck?
Alright. Goodbye, Zim. Alright. Night, everybody. Thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys on the next streamer video. Take care, everybody.